Have you ever walked into a room and noticed your cat completely ignoring everyone, only to suddenly focus all its attention on one particular person? Maybe they approach them, rub against their legs, curl up on their lap, or follow them around like a shadow. And you might think, oh, my cat just likes them more. But that assumption couldn't be further from the truth. What you're witnessing is not favoritism. It's not random luck. It's a complex psychological strategy that cats have evolved over thousands of years to maximize their safety, comfort, and survival. Cats are some of the most mysterious animals in the world. While dogs have been bred for companionship, cooperation, and loyalty, cats have evolved as independent, solitary hunters who survive on strategy, observation, and subtle social intelligence. Every decision a cat makes, every movement, every glance, every purr, is calculated. When a cat chooses one person over another, it is carefully weighing risks, rewards, and long-term outcomes. At the heart of this choice is trust. Cats are experts at reading humans. They can detect subtle changes in posture, tone of voice, breathing patterns, and even facial expressions. They are constantly assessing, who makes me feel safe, who respects my boundaries, who can I predict, and who is unpredictable or threatening. Your cat's favorite person is not necessarily the one who gives the most treats, or the loudest praise, or the warmest hugs. It is the person whose presence aligns with the cat's deeply ingrained sense of safety and comfort. Science supports this. Studies in feline behavior show that cats use a combination of scent, body language, and emotional intelligence to form bonds with humans. Their sense of smell is so strong that it forms the basis of many of their social interactions. They can detect pheromones, hormonal changes, and even subtle changes in a person's stress levels. When your cat rubs against you, it's not just affection, it's marking you with its scent, claiming a familiar and safe territory. A person who smells familiar and non-threatening naturally becomes the cat's choice. Body language plays a crucial role too. Cats are experts at observing posture, movement, and gestures. Someone who moves abruptly or loudly may appear threatening, even unintentionally. On the other hand, a person who maintains calm, slow movements and respects the cat's personal space sends signals of safety. A cat's favorite human is often someone who has learned to move like a quiet presence, blending seamlessly into the cat's environment rather than dominating it. But perhaps the most fascinating factor is emotional synchrony. Cats are far more emotionally intelligent than most people realize. They can sense fear, stress, excitement, sadness, and happiness, and they respond in nuanced ways. A person whose emotional energy is predictable and calming becomes a magnet for the cat's attention. Conversely, someone whose emotional energy is erratic or intense may be consistently avoided. In this way, your cat is not just picking a favorite, they are optimizing their emotional environment to feel secure and in control. This isn't random, it's strategy. Cats are strategic in the way they allocate attention, affection, and loyalty. By focusing on one human, a cat conserves energy and reduces social risk. They don't have to constantly monitor multiple people for potential threats or rewards. They can concentrate their trust on the individual who consistently demonstrates safety and predictability. Cats also test humans constantly. Sometimes they may ignore certain individuals or even act aloof or stubborn just to observe the reaction. Who becomes frustrated? Who gives up easily? Who approaches calmly and respectfully? These reactions inform the cat's ongoing social strategy. The human who passes these tests repeatedly becomes the chosen one. This is why cats are often misunderstood as aloof or cold. They are actually meticulously evaluating humans with remarkable intelligence and precision. Understanding this strategy means you can actively build a stronger relationship with your cat. The first step is respecting their space. Never force affection. Let the cat initiate contact on its own terms. Predictability is critical. Consistent feeding, play sessions, and quiet time all signal safety and reliability. Calm energy is essential. Sudden movements, loud voices, or displays of anger disrupt trust and push cats away. Engage their intelligence through gentle play, puzzle toys, and slow blinking eye contact, which cats interpret as affectionate reassurance. By creating an environment that aligns with their psychological needs, you naturally become the person they choose to bond with. It's also important to dispel some myths. Just because a cat ignores you, it does not mean they dislike you. They are simply cautious, selective, and strategic. Cats are not cruel. They are independent thinkers who operate according to their own rules. Feeding them alone will not make them attached to you. Emotional consistency, safety, and patience are far more influential than treats. When a cat does choose you, it's a profound sign of trust. They are essentially saying, "I trust you. I feel safe with you. I can be myself around you." And that trust translates into deep companionship. A cat that is bonded with a human will display subtle but powerful signs, sleeping nearby, curling up on your lap, following you around, playing interactively, or even offering what can only be described as emotional support during times of stress. Their loyalty, while quiet, is remarkably sophisticated. Consider the story of a cat named Luna. Luna lived in a household with 5 adults, yet she only approached one of them consistently. While others tried to coax her with treats, loud encouragement, or cuddling, Luna simply watched and waited. The chosen person, Emily, never forced her attention. She spoke softly, moved calmly, and respected Luna's space. Over months, Luna began following Emily around, curling up on her bed at night, and seeking her out for play and affection. Emily didn't change who she was. She simply aligned her energy and behavior with Luna's needs, and Luna responded with complete trust. Cats like Luna demonstrate how deliberate their choices are. Every approach, every interaction, every moment of attention is calculated based on safety, predictability, and emotional compatibility. They are not random in whom they favor. They are tactical, independent creatures exercising psychological precision. And it's not just about humans. Cats use these same strategies with other animals, and even in their natural environments. They constantly evaluate risk, reward, social dynamics, and trust. They observe, test, and adjust behavior accordingly. Choosing a human companion is just another extension of these instincts. To truly become the cat's chosen one, consistency is key. Regular feeding schedules, calm interactions, gentle communication, and respecting their autonomy build trust over time. Cats are sensitive to disruption. Changes in routine, loud environments, or inconsistent behavior can undermine confidence. Patience is essential. Unlike dogs, who often show immediate attachment, cats gradually develop trust and loyalty. They observe over weeks, months, or even years before fully committing to a single person. Once that bond is formed, the rewards are extraordinary. Cats who feel safe and connected display affection in quiet, meaningful ways. They offer companionship that is both subtle and emotionally profound. You'll notice small signs, a soft purr when you enter the room, a slow blink of trust, sitting beside you during moments of reflection. These gestures, while understated, signify a level of trust and emotional connection that is truly unique to cats. This is why understanding cat behavior is so transformative. By seeing your cat as an intelligent, strategic being, you shift your perspective from frustration to respect.